Good morning. Again, my name is Mallory Williamson. I'm the band and choir director at Belfry High School. I also serve in the Kentucky Music Educators Association as the District 9 Choral Assessment Chair and Choral Chair, and sit on the State Choral Council for KMEA. So this grant was really cool because my band kids got a whole lot of new music. And many of you probably don't know this, but music is really expensive. It's anywhere for a full concert band piece is anywhere from $55 all the way up to $200. And you have to purchase one of those per piece. So a 5-piece spring concert could cost minimum $250 all the way up to $600 or $700. So that was really cool. So I found this quote. It says, "Music is the great uniter, an incredible force, something that people who differ on everything and anything else have in common." The cool thing about band or musical ensembles in general is they really are a family. And they bicker and fight like family, like siblings. They can be different in any other way, but music unites them in that aspect. So our problem with practice, we wanted to step up our game and not play things out of our really old library. I have some things in my music library that are from the 50s and the 60s, really old music, and things have changed a lot since then. When concert bands first started being implemented in the school systems, they did a lot of orchestral transcriptions. So I have like a whole section of music that's just orchestral transcriptions from the 60s. But anyway, and another thing was performing for a purpose. So we had several different events this year, helping others and growing as musicians and people. A little bit about our student population. Our concert band, 7th period, has 25 students in grades 9 through 12. We started with a little bit more of that. I had double the number of percussionists. Most of which were 9th graders and didn't really, I don't think, understand what it meant to be in an active band program. So we had 4 or 5 of them drop at the beginning of the year because they were like, "Oh, we have to go to football games? We have to go to basketball games?" Oh. So that was an issue with our spring concert because I have more percussion parts than I have kids to play. So I'm bringing in some of my beginning band kids. Is what my kids call baby band for the high school kid. So, but we have 9 students who are dual enrolled in more than one performance class. And those kids are enrolled in band and choir, so they get the eye and the ear. We had 6 students make all county band this year, 4 students make all district, and 2 students be accepted into the Morehead State University Band Clinic. One of our kids actually was offered a music scholarship and was accepted into the music program at Morehead State. And he's a kid who has me 5 times a day out of 7. He does not have me for math and JROTC. That's it. The rest of the day he's with me, but very proud of him. So this was the picture from our Alzheimer's walk. This is some of the members of my drum line. The 2 younger kids in the front were actually little twin brothers of one of our percussionists, so they got to hold the flag or hold the banner for us. We did the Alzheimer's walk. We skipped it last year, but we did it the year prior, and the kids really liked it. So then that was here in Pikeville. And that was percussion students who were drumline members. They participated in extra practice time. So in addition to practicing during the school day, I would let them go, out behind the building if the weather was nice, and have, some student-led stuff. They also practice some during our anchor period, which it's like 4 days a week, 35 minutes. And that's a time when I can have extra rehearsals while the RTI stuff is going on. This was our pregnancy and infant loss vigil. This was band and choir came together to do this. So this is our concert band on stage. We played a really, really beautiful piece called After the Storm. And Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month is in October, and that's for, any kind of loss, whether it's miscarriage or stillbirth or anything like that. So I just told the kids, wear bright colors, because babies who are born after a miscarriage are called rainbow babies, and I have an almost 2-year-old rainbow baby, so this was very, very close to my heart. So, this is Mr. Jonathan Schott from U Pike. He is a very, very good friend of mine. He brought his choir kids to perform with us, and he accompanied us on the piano, because unfortunately, although I am a choir director as well, I do not play the piano very well. So if I could tell my kids all the time, if I played the piano as well as I played flute, yes, I could accompany you, but I don't. So the kids found some inspirational quotes and kind of read those as we went through. It was open to anyone in the community. We opened it for people, to come talk about their experience. This time I was the only one who talked, which totally okay with, but I had several community members, parents, and just people in general come up to me and say, I've had a loss like this, or I know someone who's had a loss like this, and we're really appreciative that you've done something like this. So we also had Christmas carols for band, and that's a really cool thing because it's like a build your own thing. So it's got a bunch of Christmas tunes that are written out in 4-part texture, so tuba can play the melody if they want, and it's written out for every instrument. And we actually took that to Trinity Healthcare in Bingo County. A couple of students and I went and we played for the residents after dinner one day, and it was really, really cool. And we just sight read everything. So it was a great experience for them. And sight reading is where you look at a piece of music and have never seen it before, and you just play it. So having not practiced it before. But we had a couple of small ensembles perform at our Christmas concert using this material. So right now we are in the middle of our spring concert prep. Our spring concert is May the 3rd, and we are working very, very hard to get this up to where it needs to be. Spring is really busy for us. We are always planning like 2 things at a time. So January, February, it's all pep band, and then March, April is all spring concert, then we have graduation. So, and this is some of the spring rep that we're playing: Forged in Fire, Promise of Tomorrow, Hope Springs Eternal, Chorale from Jupiter, and A Million Dreams. So everything's going to be added to our library. That way we can play it later if we want to. So, and that's it.